Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Tally, but forget the boring tutorials and complicated jargon. We're going to tackle some of the most common hair-pulling. Why isn't this working? Moments in Tally and solve them together in a fun and super simple way. So grab your coffee, open up Tally, and let's turn those accounting headaches into high fives. Ready? Let's get started. First up, the classic mystery. Voucher numbers are all messed up. You've been entering transactions, and suddenly the numbering goes haywire. Maybe it's not sequential, or it's just plain weird. Don't panic. This is usually a simple fix. Go to your voucher type alteration screen. That's accounts info, voucher types, and then alter. Select the voucher type that's giving you trouble, like sales. Look for the option Method of Voucher Numbering if it's set to automatic. Check the advanced configuration. You might have accidentally set a strange prefix or a restart. Numbering rule. Make sure Prevent Duplicates is set to yes. 9 times out of 10, just reviewing these settings and correcting them will put your numbering right back on track. See, easy peasy. All right, problem number 2. And it's a big one. My GST reports are not matching my books. You look at your GST R1 or 3B. Preview, and then numbers just don't add up to what you've recorded. It's frustrating. I know. The first place to check is the triangulation report. In your GST report screen, look for a section called Uncertain Transactions, Corrections Needed. Tally is literally telling you what's wrong. Click on it. It will show you a list of vouchers with incomplete or mismatched information. Maybe you forgot a GSTIN, used the wrong tax ledger, or entered an incorrect tax rate. Tally groups these errors for you. Just drill down into each category, open the voucher, fix the mistake, and press Ctrl to save. As you fix them, you'll see them disappear from the uncertain list. Keep going until that list is 0. And your reports will magically match your books. It's like a treasure hunt for accountants. Next on our list of Tally troubles, I can't find a ledger or an item I just created. You swear you made it. You named it Super Awesome Product, but when you go to create an invoice, it's nowhere to be found. Ghosted by your own accounting software before you question your sanity. Let's check a few things. First, check the date. Is the ledger's effective date for reconciliation set for a future date? Or maybe you're creating a sales invoice dated before the stock item was even created. Tally lives by dates, so make sure they align. Another common culprit is the under group. Did you accidentally place a sales ledger under indirect expenses or a stock item under the wrong stock group? Just go to alter the ledger or item and check its parent group. A quick change there and poof, your missing item reappears right where it should be. Let's talk about another common head scratcher, negative cash. You look at your balance sheet and see cash in hand with a big, scary minus sign next to it. How can you have negative physical cash? It's impossible. This usually happens when you record a payment before you've recorded the receipt of funds. For example, you pay a supplier on the 5th of the month, but you only record the cash you receive from a customer on the 6th for that one day. Tally shows you have negative cash. To find the culprit, go to your cash book report, select the period, and look for the red, negative balances. You can then check the dates of the transactions around that time. It is often just a simple data entry error where the payment date was entered before the receipt date. Correct the voucher dates, and your cash balance will be positive and happy again. Finally, the ultimate facepalm moment, I accidentally deleted a voucher. Is it gone forever? You're working fast, your fingers are flying across the keyboard, and you hit Alt+D and enter a little too quickly. A crucial sales invoice vanishes into thin air. Deep breaths. It might not be gone for good. Tally has a cool, lesser-known feature called Tally Audit. If you've enabled it under the company features F11, you can track changes and even see deleted vouchers. Another lifesaver is your backup routine. This is your friendly reminder to take regular backups of your Tally data. Go to Company Info. Select Backup, choose your source and destination, and you're done. If you don't have Tally Audit on, restoring a recent backup might be your only way to recover that lost data. So, make backing up a daily habit. And there you have it. 5 common Tally problems, demystified and solved. Remember, Tally is a powerful tool, but it's not trying to trick you. Most issues come down to a simple setting or a data entry mix-up. The key is knowing where to look. Hopefully, these tips will save you some time and a lot of frustration. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more simple, practical tech tips. Let me know in the comments what other Tally problems drive you crazy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.